Hello friends, welcome back to another 13 days of Halloween tutorial. In this video, we're going to take this cute little sign that I found at Michael's and we're going to decorate it and make some cute little Halloween decor. This is a super fun and very easy and quick project that you can do at any time, and I hope you all enjoy the video. So what I'm going to do to start is paint my letters for the boo. Now my vision for this was kind of to make it a little bit of a non-traditional ghost. I'm not going super scary here. You guys know me, you know that I don't love super scary Halloween. I much more gravitate towards like fun, cutesy pink Halloween. So that's kind of what we're gonna do in this video. Of course, with this, you can do literally anything you want. If you wanna make this ghost the scariest ghost on the block, go for it. But I'm going to make mine a cute little girly friendly ghost. To paint my ghost, I'm going to use my favorite acrylic paints, of course. These are the Delta Ceram Coat paints. So I've got GP Purple, Tangerine, Lisa Pink, and then White. Now I kind of toyed with painting each letter a different color, and then I decided I wanted to do different layers, I guess. So the main part of the boo is going to be orange, and then that little outer layer, kind of like the offset, is going to be pink, and then I'm going to do the inside of the layers purple. My thought process here was to kind of make it look like it was really deep, like it had like 3 layers to it. I think I probably should have done the pink in the middle of the letters as well to make it actually look like an offset, and then maybe done something else with the purple. But like I said earlier, you can do literally whatever you want. There are no rules to crafts like this. This would be a great thing to do with little kids if you have smaller kids, or if you just want something to kind of like take the pressure off. I don't know if that makes any sense, but sometimes when I'm making a tumbler, I feel like this is very like high stakes, even though it's a craft just like anything else. But sometimes with tumblers, I just feel like, oh man, there's a lot of pressure. You got to do this really perfectly. There's a lot of steps. But with crafts like this, it's kind of just like coloring, like just like zoning out, painting, very chill, very relaxing. I don't know if anybody else feels that way or if I'm just like totally off my rocker, but let me know if that makes sense to you, because that's what I feel like when I do little things like this. Just very relaxed, no pressure. We're just chilling. Once I painted the pink and orange on the letters, I shifted down to the body of the ghost. I'm going to paint the body of the ghost white, of course, traditional style. And I'm going to do, I think I ended up doing 3 coats of paint over the wood. I wanted to make sure that my white was as opaque as possible. I didn't want to see any of the wood tone underneath the paint, so I just did 3 thinner coats. Then once I was done with that, I moved back up to my letters and I painted the inside of those letters with the purple paint like I said before. And then I'm going to let everything dry for probably about like maybe 20 to 30 minutes. This paint does dry pretty quickly, so you don't need to wait too long. Once the paint was dry, I took a Posca paint pen, and I think this is the 5M, 3M, it's a thicker one, and I'm going to trace those lines that you can see through the white where the like folds in the ghost's fabric body where the dimension is, you know. So I'm going to trace those lines to bring them back, add some more depth into the ghost's body, and not just have it be flat and one-dimensional. Just using that paint pen to do that. If you want to use like regular paint and a brush, you can do that too, whatever's easier. Alright, so once all of our paint is dry, we can get into the glittering portion, which is always my favorite part. Now to glitter everything on my little ghost, I'm going to use epoxy and glitter. I'm going to mix the glitter into my epoxy to make everything a little bit easier. Now I'm going to mix between regular epoxy and UV resin. If you want to use one type for the whole project, you probably can, but for the eyes, I'm using regular epoxy because I wanted to make sure that the UV resin would fully cure. So I didn't want to put UV resin in these dark little holes and then for some reason have it not cure. It probably would be fine though, but I'm just paranoid. So I'm using Flynn Sister Supply Shop Artist Cure Epoxy for the eyes. And what I did was take about maybe like 7 to 10 milliliters of the epoxy, mixed in a little bit of Expo from Peachy Olive Glitters, mixed that together, and then poured it, as you can see, into the ghost's eyes. And then I'm just gonna let this sit and cure overnight. I did this kind of at the end of my day, so it just sat and cured overnight. And now I'm ready to move on to the letters, glittering those. I'm going to use UV resin for this because everything is kind of like exposed and we're not going to have any areas that could potentially not cure with the UV light. So we're going to start with our lighter glitter colors, the pink and purple. I'm using Thompson and Love You Bye, also both from Peachy Olive Glitters, of course. And I'm going to mix those into my UV resin the same way I mix them into my regular epoxy. And we're going to essentially apply them the exact same way. So I'm going to start with the purple and I'm going to fill those little holes in between my letters in with the UV resin. After doing the eyes, I thought, I'm going to try doing this with UV resin and see what works. And it ended up curing fine. So take that as you will. I am letting everything sit under my UV lamp for probably like 2 to 5 minutes, just depending. I am checking on it like every minute or so to make sure that we're not overheating anything. And I don't want it to sit under the UV lamp for too long. But yeah, probably like 2 to 3-ish minutes would be plenty. So after the purple, I moved on to the pink. Now with this, you want to be extremely careful because it's a very thin line and you want to make sure that you don't get any of that glitter in an area that you don't want it, obviously. There were a couple places where I missed and had to clean it up. So just be really, really careful. If you want to, you can go in really small sections and cure that UV resin as you go. You don't have to do like a whole letter or an entire section, cure it, and then continue. You can go in as small of sections as you need to feel confident that everything is going to stay where it's supposed to be. All right, so once my letters mostly are done, I'm going to pivot now and move to the bottom little folds of the ghost. I'm going to take some more Expo, which is the same glitter we used for the eyes, and I'm going to add a little bit of Arkenstone in there too, just to make it a little bit extra sparkly. Add in my UV resin, and then I'm going to repeat that exact same process on those bottom black portions of our ghost. Now this was a little too big to fit under my UV lamp and cure in a normal amount of time, so I just took this outside and let it sit in the sun for about 30 minutes, and that cured it totally fine. Okay, now that all of those other areas are done, we can move back to our letters and we can glitter the main portion of them. I'm going to use Freckles from Peachy Olive Glitters. This is an extra fine orange glitter and it's really, really like rich and pigmented. It's a beautiful Halloween orange. And again, using UV resin here, I'm just going to mix this in and then apply it the exact same way we've been applying everything else. I know that this video is a little bit repetitive, like the process is very much the same throughout the entire project, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. Sometimes I just want to take a little break from tumblers and make fun other little crafts, so I hope you guys enjoy when I do stuff like this. We will have more tumblers coming though, I promise. But yeah, if you're enjoying the video, give it a thumbs up down below. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you want to see more like kind of easier crafts like this on the channel in addition to my Tumblr content, be sure to let me know and I will make more. Now that all of our glittering is done, I am going to add one more finishing touch to our cute little ghost. I had this bow lying around from another project that I made. This is just a really simple like knot bow with some Halloween ribbon, and I'm just going to hot glue it onto our little ghost's head to make her kind of cutesy, and then we'll be all done for now. I am now looking at this thinking I want to do something else to it. I don't know if I want to add more epoxy, if I want to glitter the ghost's body, if I want to just like dome everything off and make it look really, really nice and finished without adding anything else to it. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, if this little cutesy ghost needs anything else, or if she's just fine the way she is as some super simple, cute Halloween decor. I don't know. Let me know what you think. For now, she will be hanging on my front porch, living with all of my other Halloween decorations. So that's it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, you know the drill. Give it a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. And I will be back very, very soon with another 13 Days of Halloween video. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you then. Love you. Bye. Hello friends, thanks so much for watching this video. I want to say a huge special thank you to my elite fam, my channel members, and my subscribers. You all make this channel possible, so thank you so much for being part of the fam. If you want more exclusive content from me, you can join my elite fam at patreon.com/elitefam. You can find my tumblers and digital files on my website, madebymalstudio.com. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram at madebymal_studio. Here's another video for you to check out, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Love you. Bye.